Sorry, I had to just make sure that my camera was working. So, I'm sorry that I haven't been posting for a while, but, I've been a little bit busy, a little bit not busy. Been kind of procrastinating a little bit, but, no need to worry. You know, people procrastinate. That's just, that's just how humans roll, you know? I mean, that's... Anyway, I wanted to talk about... Sorry, that was my little brother. I wanted to talk about how... I had to close my door. I wanted to talk about how, the internet is kind of strange, you know? When it comes to the internet, I feel like there's a lot of gray areas between what you should do and what you shouldn't do. I.e., for example, between the millions of parasocial relationships that people form on the internet with celebrities that won't even look their way, and just random people acting really weird and really sketchy on the internet, the internet's a strange place. I will admit that, okay? As a netizen myself, I've always wanted to use that word. It's hard to know what to do and what not to do on the internet. I grew up mainly on the internet. Thanks, Al Gore. But me mainly growing up on the internet as a person who is on the cusp of being a Gen Zer and a Gen Alpha person. I'm on, like, the cusp. I was born in 2009. I don't know which one I am. I'm pretty sure I'm Gen Z, but I could be Gen Alpha as well. I don't know. Maybe that's my brother's generation. I don't know the whole thing with generational divisions. Point being, we cannot survive without the internet or without technology now as we did in, say, the 50s or the 80s even. Things have gotten a lot different. And I feel like the internet has, like, honestly damaged a lot of people. Speaking from the heart, okay? I know I am not the only one that has spent hours, and I mean hours at night, looking at random fanfics of characters that I wished that would be together in a certain series of media, from the media or something. Don't look at me like I am a disgusting cretin, because I know other people have done it too. I know other people have watched fanfics and, like, looked at fanfic pages up until, like, 1 a.m. in the morning. Because I was one of those people, okay? I'm not discriminating. I know what it's like. I've done it before. And I'll do it again. But, sorry, I shouldn't point. Pointing's rude. It's not very demure of me. Anyway. I keep saying anyway a lot. Point being, the internet is changing a lot of us. It's changing everything as we know it. Like, I mean, come on, you got Elon Musk trying to make, I don't know, AI bartenders. I read somewhere that he was making AI bartenders and, like, AI maids that people can buy and, like, have at their houses so they can, like, do chores around the house. Have we learned nothing from the Terminator series? Sorry, I'm ripping up cardboard. Have we learned nothing from the Terminator series? I'm being genuinely honest. Like, have you not seen Terminator? Have you not seen War of the Worlds? That's Aliens. Never mind. Have you not seen any of that? I don't mean to sound like a crazy conspiracy theorist, but I kind of am. In a way. I believe in cryptids, don't judge me. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, I just think they're cool. The fact that people are making AI and that there's so much gray space around it. Like, there's so much we do not know about AI itself, and there's so much that we don't know about us. I mean, come on, we could be using technology to explore more of our world versus trying to go find another one that we may be able to inhabit and that other life may live on. I feel like we need to explore our world a little bit more before we go and trash another planet. I hate to say it, but we're kind of like parasites. At least that's my point of view. I'm a bit nihilistic. I don't really care. I'm gonna speak my mind because, hey, it's the only thing I know how to speak, and life is short. But, oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. That water's moldy. We could be spending so much more time trying to invest in ways to save our planet versus going and polluting another one. Mars, for example. It's the closest one. People say that by 2050, people will be living on Mars, which is crazy because in 2050, I will be 41. 41! Dude. 41? Nearly gave me a heart attack and I'm 14. Bro, in 2050, I will be 41. Everybody else around me will be 41. Does that not scare any of you? But they're talking about bringing us to Mars like it's like the next biggest game changer. And it's like, it's not. Like, we gotta save ourselves first before we can go and explore. We need to use AI for good. Like, helping solve complex math problems, not making songs about skibbity. Not making Shrek and Donkey songs from an AI cover. There. Like, not making AI covers of Shrek and Donkey singing, I don't know, Party in the USA. Random examples. Random examples! But on a real note, I feel like just overall so much has changed. I feel like the highlight of the internet was in maybe 2014 because there wasn't as much. Never mind, I take that back. I was gonna say because there wasn't as much toxicity between fandoms and different, like, you know, communities, but I see now that I was kind of wrong about that, so sorry. But the reason why I'm talking about this is just like, I feel like I have lost so much of, like, a chance to actually do something with my life. Other than doom scrolling. And just being another person attached to this big hive mind of the internet. I want my life to mean something. And I know everybody else does too. I know that. And I feel like the internet is just kind of getting in the way. Does anybody else ever feel like that? This was just a random talk that I wanted to have, and just something I wanted to get off my chest, get off my mind, because it's a weird world. It's a weird, wacky, wondrous world, but you know what? Embrace the weird. Toodles.